Hey everyone, Yōkai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 6th episode of Ryza no Atelier. So, last episode we had our beach episode basically. Essentially, yeah, Claudio I think was kind of worried about the gang, so he just wanted to have a bit of a chill, relaxing sort of episode. A little bit of testing kind of incorporated in there as well. Getting to like chase after Leela and her big melon that just tasted awful and all that. But yeah, I enjoyed the last episode. It seems like some people were not big fans of it. you know, There's something about there's limited amount of episodes and there's still plenty of plot to tell and we haven't really got into much of it yet. So some people kind of viewed it as a waste of time and all that. But I don't know, just since I've played the game, I know the plot, so I don't really need it in anime form. I just watch the anime because I enjoy the characters. I want to see them animated, having fun, doing things, just get just revisit the show in a new revisit the world, I guess, in a different way. So like I don't really mind if they do want to do anime only original stuff that's just not super plot focused. Like that doesn't bother me, So I just want to give my perspective on that real quick since I did see a little bit of that on the internet. But anyway, this episode, because we did end off with finding the building that we want to turn into the new Ryza Atelier, new alchemy lab. So yeah, I guess we're gonna start work on that probably early on in this episode. So let's jump on in and see how that goes. 3, 2, 1, play. Excellent artwork there, Ryza. Yeah, secret hideout, what she calls it. And there we go. What was that, like 6 seconds in, we got our first thigh focus shot. Followed up by some Ryza leaning on the table. But, so, yeah, good stuff already. But yeah, by the way, if you do enjoy my reaction to this show, I do hope you click the like button. I got a dislike on the last one, and it quite hurt my feelings. Some people work hard with their sword. Other people enjoy their tea time with their friends. Neither one is really wrong. Enjoy your life the way you want to. I think that's one of the takeaways of the show. And yeah, I especially do like anime-only stuff because obviously that would be completely new for me, so really can't complain about it. Let's make a hideout as she polishes her weapon. One big product, yeah. One big alchemy product. Yeah, I think I was gonna say something. In the game, I'm pretty sure you can like modify the building to give it different effects. I believe, but I never actually bothered with any of that. Never figured out how to do that. She's always so excited for the next step in her alchemy journey. What are you laughing at? Wasn't sure she could laugh. Well, naturally. You just do it outside. Very important. Okay. I mean, I think it looks great. Yeah, obviously, pay attention. I think they just don't have vision. The spiral thing. I think Ryza's is better. Hers was more colorful. I mean, that is a good point. Oh, guys, you didn't do the thing. Yeah, place for flute playing. We combine them together to get a finished product. I wish I could build a house by just throwing bubbles at it. Get it all fixed up. But yes, I get it. She was imagining the ingredients she would need. Ryza, I will always trust your intuition. I mean, we will drag you if we have to. Yeah, I was about to say, we're not going to leave that to those two. You don't even do that much, Tao. At least, you know, Lent is a tank. Hey, our goat friend. just take it. Just take it. I want Ryza to do ventriloquism, but like with her thighs instead of a puppet. It just came to mind as they were kind of moving as she was talking there. That is a secret. Did I call that answer or did I call it? And we can make you something. She must be. I may have heard of it. I think Nepu was a big fan of it. That's not a bad description. You know, I was already kind of hungry before I went into this episode. This is not helping. Could she be any more feminine? It's not a bad thing, just make that clear. One of the nice things about Japanese games and anime is that, you know, men are allowed to be men and women are allowed to be women, which is getting lost in the West. And sometimes they even erase that in their localization, but I'm not going to go off on another rant. Pretty good, isn't it? No, goat milk. I told you, goats can provide. The goat just looks in there like, my time has come. I am the true protagonist of this anime. Yeah, very subtle there, Ryza. I mean, Claudia is the MVP. I mean, I've got a little bit of Ryza thigh in this shot, but yeah, like I never tried goat milk, but I'm sure it tastes quite different. A blind taste. I'm sure it is better. There's gotta be a reason why cow milk is the most mainstreamly drinked, consumed. I do. I could watch these two just be together all day. Yeah, white sugar is much better. What? Eating sugar directly? Just add more sugar? Is that the solution? Oh, okay. Putting a lot of effort into this. I think this is enough. But I'll give you some sugar, baby. I blinked at the wrong time, but I think one of those was the honeycomb looking thing. That's, yeah, one of the ingredients you use. And there we go, a big old sugar cube. Love when she strikes a pose that they have in the game after the synthesization. I love that you love it. We definitely got stuff. I feel much more confident now. There we go. I knew we'd do it eventually. Don't drop anything, Tao, or we're gonna fire you. She is, yeah, straight up our architect. Tao, can you suck a little less? What was that he said earlier about not being appreciated enough? Like, honestly, he should consider himself lucky that Ryza lets him be your friend. I mean, this might sound a little bit harsh, but, like, he's not the most useful character, let's be honest. He can, like, read certain letters. That's basically the extent of his skill set. Which doesn't exactly help in RPG battles. Or building a house. Not to mention he whines a lot when we do take him out on adventures. So yes, I'm bullying Tao. That's what this episode is now. There we go. I think we finally got a perfect score. This is blank. Okay. Let's be honest, our love for Ryza drives a lot of everyone in the show. It would be so cool to just like go out in an area, make your own secret hideout with your friends, and have a place you can just hang out away from parents and stuff. That would be really cool. And sync giggling, so good. I have the thingy. Don't pull a muscle, Tao. I'll put the slime right here. Are we done? Well, it looks about done. Even got the banner thingy. Whatever you want to call that. The chimney for Santa to go in. One final jump. There we go. I mean, nothing else would make sense, so yeah. Ryza no Atelier. There we go, title drop. Even though I can barely say that word, but... You do that, boy. Because Ryza is the best. Just kiss, you two. The wind approaches. Yeah, that shouldn't be a thing. And then make sure you have to show the flower in the shot. Oh, I think I know what this scene this is now. If so, this is where the plot starts to start. But I have my flute. I can defend myself. Man, Claudia really just gets left out a lot. There it is. That thing will wreck you, so be careful. Oof. Not a good time to fall down, Ryza. Oof. Yeah, let's hope that training paid off. Tao, carry Ryza. Well, we got bored quickly. Clearly somebody wet themselves and scared it off. Yeah, they did show up. We found a scary monster in the woods, and it's scary. Well, not really, just kind of left us alone. It does seem a little bit weird, doesn't it? Leela can take my bed. I mean, share it, really. But this is Ryza no Atelier. Well, not on an individual level, it's more of a what it means sort of thing. Thank you. I will charge you rent if you want to stay here. It's a nice thing to find your purpose in life, isn't it? Okay. I can't remember if I remember that from the game. I'm glad to bring up the rent thing. Oh yeah, I think I do remember that thing now, yeah. Wasn't that the thing there was like 10 uses of it or something before you rested? It's almost noon, I gotta get my lunch soon. Although no lunch is gonna be better than that. I think it's fine too. Claudia's Courage. Claudia no Yuki. So yeah, looks like we're going to get some Claudia focus next episode. That could be pretty cool. So, okay. That was the 6th episode of Ryza no Atelier. I will never say that right. But yeah, this episode, we like a figure. We were fixing up the hideout because, yeah, last episode we discovered it. Wanted to make it into something. This episode, we made it into that thing. So pretty much a place for Ryza to do her thing and everyone to kind of have their own space to kind of do their own thing in it. So, yeah, Ryza with their amazing drawing of it, you know, and Tao able to, you know, make his own version with it as a reference, which some people seem to prefer that for some reason. I don't know. But the point is we got it all done after getting the ingredients and everyone working together to get it all set up. And some reason we had a pudding subplot kind of just thrown in the middle of that, right? Just working so hard on that. But I'm glad it worked out in the end. But yeah, nice fun little project to see them all work on. The hideout really does a good job of just kind of really getting across that this is an adventure, you know, that all these people who are, you know, not yet independent out in the world, so actually having a space of their own to go to as a retreat, you know, a little hideout to hang out with together and do their own thing, away from the prying eyes of parents and stuff. Like, you can't really overstate what a big deal and how great that is for someone, you know, their age and their level of life experience to have that sort of thing. So, I'm glad they really get that all set up. Also, Leela, it's just noticed she looked cool like almost all the time. Just her general resting, standing pose just looks really cool. Even when they came back from the monster and they were just with Claudia, you know, I noticed it. I was looking at her, just like she always looks cool. But anyway, yeah, this, like I said, this is the sort of the real plot. That monster there, like, I know what it is. I know its origin. I know all that stuff, obviously. But Ryza and the gang do not yet know. They just know that it was unexpected, it was there, it was scary, and, you know, Leela and Empel are clearly worried about it, so, yeah, just gotta be on guard, and definitely want to have them around for safety purposes, for sure. But, Claudia, I think she also mentioned the food stuff to Lent and Tao, so there's some progress on that front as well, and judging by the next episode's title, there'll be even more progress for Claudia, so good stuff. We also got plenty of just Ryza-Claudia interactions. Like, I haven't made it a secret that I enjoy those two hanging out with each other. Ryza really enjoys a female companion because she's used to having two guys she hangs out with all the time, so someone to be girly with, to giggle together, to make sweets, you know. Like, Claudia's, you know, first real person she could really get that from, and it's just great seeing those two together and with that sort of atmosphere, so I thoroughly enjoy all those little moments, and anytime it happens. Even if I don't say anything, just know that I'm enjoying it, any and all times that happens. And Claudia herself is just great. I mean, Ryza obviously has those thighs going for her, but aside from that, Claudia is just a very beautiful character. Just absolutely gorgeous character design. I can't really do it justice with my words, but overall she just looks so good. She's like almost always smiling and just has this sort of pleasant, kind aura emanating from her, and also an Ojo-sama thing going on too, to an extent. So she's just kind of perfection. Like, pretty much Ryza was given those thighs just so she could compete with Claudia. I think that's the overall takeaway, character design-wise. But the other thing Ryza has going for her is just that the you know, excitable, adventurous spirit that she has, you know. Always makes her entertaining to watch and enjoy, but yeah, I think that's all I really got to say on the episode. So, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.